Dude, that is so fucking cool that you have that. Gavin, you are the man. I love you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yeah.
Dude,
so, is this in real time? Like, if people, can they see it? Is there a delay at all? Just because Kevin will ask the magician guy.
There's probably like a few second delay, but it's not that bad.
Okay.
So, hey, what's the URL? I don't know if they can hear us live. Let me just double check. I think they only should be able to hear the audio from.
So fucking cool that you have that.
No, they can hear the audio.
What is up, you sexy people? Happy Friday. It's the Work From Home Variety Show brought to you by the amazing Gavin. Everyone put your hands up for Gavin. He is the producer of the show and has put together an extraordinary lineup of people who have unbelievable talent. I don't really know how we were able to convince them to come and do the magic and the performances and origami. For all the single guys out there, pay attention to origami. It's going to help you out there. So if you guys are ready for an unbelievable show, I want to hear in the comments some yeehaws. So throw those over in the comment section for everyone who's ready for the show. As well, hit that like button. You know what to do. The first guest, we're just going to jump right into the show. I hope you guys had an amazing week. We do this for fun because you work your asses off all week, and we want to entertain you on an amazing Friday. And I'm really excited about every single one of our guests. Looking forward to the show. Let's just bring on our first guest. Are you guys ready for it? Oh, I think they're ready for it. There's some yeehaws. Sean Stubbs is ready. He's got a yeehaw in there. Oh, he's got some yeehaws. He's been watching Die Hard too many times. And RJ's ready. Chad Boyd is ready. He's got the yeehaw in there. All right, guys, if you are ready for our first performer, magician extraordinaire, award-winning shows in the United Kingdom and Australia festivals. He holds, get this, he holds the world record for the biggest trick ever. What does that mean? You might find out. Last month, he received a standing ovation from Simon Cowell on British primetime TV. How did we get this guy? Wow. All the way from Edinburgh, Scotland, which all Americans don't know where Scotland is, but he will make you know where it is after his performance. Put your hands together. My friend, your friend, Kevin Quantum. Kevin, welcome to the stage. I'm going to bring you right on here, buddy.
Hey, how's it going?
Quantum.
I'm having some lag problem just now, so I'm obviously talking, but my lips aren't moving. So could you come back to me in a couple of minutes when I try and work this out?
Yes, we can. All right, so we're having some technical difficulties because, look, if you think about what's happening, the internet in Scotland is going up in space. It's coming back down, and we're able to do this in real time. And I think, it's broken. We're doing some crazy ass stuff with technology today, people. So I'm going to kill some time and entertain you while Kevin is getting his magic tricks ready. And let me just put up Kevin's banner if you guys are ready to check him out. Kevin Quantum right there. What was the highlight? As we're waiting for Kevin, what was the highlight of your week? Sean, RJ, Jonathan, Mama Sumo, I know you're watching this. What was the highlight of your week? Best thing of your week? Mitchell, Gavin. I will say highlight of my week. I think I was wearing Speedos last night swimming. That was the highlight of my week. Here they are. I actually brought them because I wanted to show you guys. Real, you know what I realized about Speedos, by the way? Real men wear Speedos. I was thinking to myself, wow, look at how it covers my raisins so nicely. And I was like, but these guys that wear the Speedos, I'm like, they don't give a F. Real men wear Speedos. That's what's up. So tell me about your highlights of the week. I would say wearing Speedos and hanging out with a friend last night, highlight of the week. This show, highlight of the week. We're going to have an amazing performance by 3 amazing guests from all over, mostly the UK. But highlights of the week, we're going to keep going as we wait for that. And we're going to have an amazing performer, Kevin, quantummagician.com. This guy's going to blow your mind. As the comments are coming in, we're a little bit delayed on them, but everything's great. It's Friday, baby. Look, someone even sent me, no joke, someone sent me 10 pounds of tacos. You know what the crazy part about it is? I already went this morning and bought tacos myself. I love living, man. Living is so great. I want to inspire all you guys to have an amazing Friday and reward yourselves for all the hard work you have put in this week. I'm looking at you. All right, so a few of the things that people have been doing this week, highlights of the week. Jonathan Cousins reframing his work, serving it as a career. I love that. Jason Blake is ready for Kevin. Kevin, how are we looking on the mic, on the video? Yes, you're real. I think he's ready. Are you ready?
Time. Hello. Yeah, let's do it. I'm ready when you guys are.
I think everyone's ready. Let's just hit it,
good?
man. Hit it with the magic. Yeah, it's a little delayed, but I think it'll be fine. So I'm gonna jump off screen and let you take over.
Okay. Nice one. I'll keep on blasting through. It seems to be good. It seems to be good at my end. I'm going to try and do a couple of interactive magic tricks with you. We'll see how they work. Some of them will need the live comments as well. First of all, a little lockdown trick for you. These are some lockdown dominoes, some that I made up. I'm going to just spread them on my mat just now. I hope you should be able to see 7 of them. Just write a yes into the comments if you can see the spots on the dominoes. 7 in total. Once you've done that, I want you to remember one of them, any combination of one that you can see there, and I'll pile them all back up again. Hopefully, oh, did you see them all in shot? I can see the camera shot there. One last little quick look. Remember one of those combinations and burn it in your memory. Thanks, guys. Thanks so much for commenting. I do appreciate it. And what I'll do now is I'm going to get rid of one of these, and I'll put the rest back on the table. And if I got yours, give me a yes. Fingers crossed the one that is gone is your one. If that's right, give me a hell yeah.
Hell
Great.
yeah.
Thank you so much for playing along.
Yeah. Where did mine go? How did you know that?
Good stuff. I'll pull that back up. Next, have we got time for a few, or do you want to?
You have time as long as you want to stay here.
That's all my dominoes gone. Thanks, man. Yeah, some of them are interactive, and some of them are a bit more show-offy. So I'll do this one with. I'll try and get this because we're in a split screen just now, so I guess we can see the host and me at the same time.
I'll jump off screen.
I will try and direct. No, that's okay. That's good. So I'm going to show you probably the most valuable possession that I have on me. Let's see. Ta-da!
Everyone go wild on that. That was unreal. Han, are you really married?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Wow.
So I've got one more, but I don't know what the format is. If you want to chat or you want to.
There's no rules. You keep going. This is amazing.
Yeah. Well, I'll just tell you, there's a show in the UK, it's in America as well. It's called America's Got Talent. This is the British version is called Britain's Got Talent, and the show is on UK television right now. So after this, I was on it. I happened to be on it a couple of weeks ago. I do magic and science. That's my kind of my gimmick. And I usually make these rather large contraptions that I put onto the stage. So after this is done, if you search for my name on YouTube, Kevin Quantum, and then put Britain's Got Talent, or BGT as it's known in the UK, then you can find this video of me walking through this ginormous, what I call a harmonic pendulum, which is these essentially these balls that are swinging like 10 pendulums, massive ones made out of cannonballs, swinging back and forwards. It's an engineering sort of stunt with a bit of magic on the side, which is kind of my thing. So before there was magic for me, there was science, and that there was just a quick background story. There was a reality television program in the UK. Oh gosh, it must have been about 15 years ago, where they took a scientist and trained him to be a magician, and that's how I got into this. I had 4 weeks training, and I was in Las Vegas. I was with Penn and Teller for a week, two amazing Vegas magicians, a lot of famous British magicians as well that some of you may have heard of, Paul Daniels. And that's what got me started on this magic gig. And a lot of the stuff I do now is live, so the Corona thing is a bit tricky for me. But it's happening on stage, and it's usually science and magic combined together. So do check out that video after we're done here if you want to see me risk my life with 10 flaming cannonballs swinging backwards and forwards at around head height.
I have your name, Kevin Quantum, and quantummagician.com at the bottom of the screen.
Very easy to find.
Awesome. Did you have one more trick you wanted to show?
Yeah, we've got time for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's yes, Jonathan, I did meet Paul Daniels. He was so at the end of this 4 weeks, I had to do a test to see if I could pick up magic enough to fool this guy called Paul Daniels, and he was a famous British magician that I did fool. I'm just responding to one of the comments on screen. So this last one, I've got a pack of cards here, and what I would like. What I'd like for everyone to do is to write in a card into the chat just now. Don't hit return yet. Just type it in. Type it in right now. And I don't know, Noah, can you give me a number between 1 and 10?
So you want us to write like the card with the diamond or card with the or just a number?
If you give me a number between 1 and 10, and everyone else is going to hopefully think of or name a playing card.
You want me to name the card?
Just name a number. Or if it's easier, if you want to name the card, we've not set anything up. I think they trust us.
4.
4. Okay, well, we'll do it that way. After 3, I want everyone to write their card in and hit enter, and we'll take the 4th card from the live comments. So 3, 2, 1, let's do it. Let's see what happens. So any cards that come in, I will just grab the 4th. So the first one is 2 of clubs. That might be the one we have to go for. And anyone else playing along?
Oh, they're playing along. Just there might be a little bit of a delay. Mitchell and the group.
If it doesn't work, what we can do is there we are. All right, here we are. 6 of spades. There's a 4. 8 of spades. 4 of hearts. 4 of hearts. That's the third one I've got on. Oh no, there's a few actually. What number was it? 4, wasn't it? So we have 2 of clubs, R of spades, 6 of spades, 8 of spades. I think is the 4th one from Chad Boyda. So 8 of spades. That's the one we're going for. 8 of spades. That pack of cards was in display the whole time before actually Chad wrote that in. So I'll do this as slow as I can. We're looking for the 8 of spades. Do keep an eye out for it. I'll spread through these and fingers crossed, no sleight of hand. And I hope that you can make out these cards on screen. You should see that one card isn't quite the right way round. And if we're lucky, Chad, that should be yours. The 4th card that was named the 8 of spades, just like that.
Oh my God, dude!
Thanks, man. I really
Kevin Quantum.
It's so bizarre doing magic without actually anyone responding to it.
No, I'm clapping. They're all these people are going berserk all over the world with what you just did. That was so amazing. I know Chad is probably gonna just give up today. I think he's just gonna be like, I just don't know. There's nothing more to live for.
Nice one. Well, thanks for playing out. I see it. Yeah, he's written back. What? Thanks, Chad.
Wow, man.
The virtual love, I can feel it from Edinburgh in Scotland.
Dude, Kevin Quantum, everyone check him out. So for the people out there, how do we try or learn this stuff? If we're,
what I did, I've got a 6-year-old daughter, and I've also got a newborn as well. And right at the start of lockdown in the UK, about 40 days ago, I decided that every single day of lockdown, I was going to make a magic video and then put it on YouTube, mainly for like kids, I would say. But there's a few in there that parents and grown-ups are going to enjoy as well. So if you want to learn something, and it's all free, it's on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/KevinQuantum. There is about 40 lessons now live where you can learn anything from card tricks to coin tricks, making things vanish, making things levitate. Yep, that's the one, perfect. And that's a really good place to start because it's all beginner entry-level stuff. Then as you get better at it, there's so many online resources these days. There's no doubt a magic club very local to you that will open hopefully in the next 3 or 4 months. And yeah, that's how I would say. I mean, one thing, if you don't mind me just plugging something that I'm doing.
Plug.
Is that right? At the end of the month, the 28th of May, I'm doing a show. It's going to happen at 7 p.m. UK time. So that's probably about 1 p.m. where you are. And this is going to be a virtual show that has the magic tricks that have fooled the smartest people to have ever lived. So it's kind of a show about magic that's been performed to people like Einstein, that fooled Einstein, like Bill Gates, like Jobs, like Winston Churchill, or even geniuses that are maybe outside of the scope of what you would consider a genius, like Sir Paul McCartney. These are magic tricks that I've either performed myself to these people, obviously not Winston Churchill, not that good, but I did perform to Paul McCartney for a party many years ago, and I'll be performing these tricks in a show that lasts about an hour long, and you can get tickets again from my website if that's something that's of interest and you're stuck at home and you want to do something a bit different.
I love it. Well, one thing, and a final question: how did you find your way in the Magic world? Like, how did you decide this is my career, and how did you say this is my kind of unique path that I'm going to take on it?
Well, it's a good question. I think the fact that physics was my thing when I was a student, really loved physics. Physics was what I majored in, what I did my master's in. My unfinished PhD was in physics with a bit of computer science, and I really enjoyed Magic after this reality show, the introduction from Penn and Teller, that sort of thing. I felt like I could make it work. I think that's probably it. I just had the belief that I could go out and make a career from it. And these days when I'm not doing virtual shows or virtual spots like this, and I am on tour, I should be on tour right now around the UK, but sadly that's on hold at the moment. It's just a belief that in doing something that I had one life and I just wanted to spend it doing something I loved. And I couldn't really decide between Magic and physics. So at the end of the day, it was just I was bringing the two together, and it's really where my heart is. It's where my head is, definitely. And I can't, I just feel like I'm so blessed. I've got such a lucky life because I'm just doing something I love every single day. It's amazing.
That's so inspiring, Kevin. I really appreciate you saying that, and I think a lot of people out there will that'll impact them just as much.
I hope so. Yeah, I think it's great to do something you love. You never really then work a day in your life. I find anyway.
That is truth. I think it's easy to hear that, but it's hard to live that. And I wish that for everyone. Thank you so much for coming on. Everyone go to quantummagician.com as well as check him out on YouTube. Your show is coming up. Which day is the show coming up? May?
The 28th of May, and it's 7 p.m. UK time, whatever it is, early afternoon America time.
Awesome. Kevin, thank you so much for coming on. Really appreciate it.
Pleasure. Take it easy. Thanks for having me. See you later, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye. That was bonkers. In the words of the famous magician, that was unreal. And our next guest is just as great as Kevin. If you make sure you guys go check out Kevin on YouTube, as well as go to his site, and plus the show coming up at the end of May. If you guys are ready for the next performer, are you guys ready for the next? Are they actually ready for the next performer? Are you ready, Chad? Jonathan? Deborah Burke said he was amazing and loved his accent. If you are ready for the next performer, put an emoji in the comments. Put something happy. It's Friday. You're alive. You can go do cool ass stuff today. Mom, you can go clean the house. My mom is watching and she loves cleaning the house. And that's what she's going to do today because that's what she loves. Our next performer. This is one of those ones you're not expecting, but it's going to blow your mind. So pay attention to this. He is a professional origamist and design expert. You've got to check out as well his TED Talk. I think it's a TEDx talk. Really, really interesting. He creates shapes, sculptures, and art all from paper. And he's all the way, Paul, you're from the motherland? Haaretz? This is unbelievable. I want you guys, put your emojis, throw those in the comments. Mom, an emoji is like that little thing you send me that's got a character on it. Throw those in the comments. You guys can do it. Paul Jackson, everyone. Let's bring on Paul. What is up, Paul? Shalom. Happy Friday. Shabbat Shalom. Oh, I think you're muted, man. Oh, I muted you. Hold on. I'm unmuting you. Yes. There you are.
Erev Tov.
Erev Tov. Boker Tov.
I'm English.
So you're
I was born in England, so the accent is not Israeli.
No, I mean the accents, the British accents are amazing. I was just like Gavin and you and Kevin. I was like, just sing me to sleep. So
he has a Scottish accent.
Yeah, I have this silly American accent. But what are you here to entertain and show the world today?
Well, I'm hoping everybody has some A4 or the 8.5 by 11 paper, just copy paper. Regular copy paper is absolutely fine. And I'm going to teach you how to make something. So if we just give people 10 seconds to run to the printer or whatever and get some paper, that would be great. And then I'll teach you how to make something live on air. It's always a risk when I do this because you hope everybody can kind of keep up. But I think it'll be okay. Okay, we have our thank you. That's better. Yes, I'm full screen. Great. So, okay, 8.5 by 11. I'll do this in the air so you can see, but you might want to work on the table, okay? So it's easier for you to fold. So just bring one long side to the other long side. These cameras are all back to front, aren't they? So you go left and it moves right. So one long side to the other side and fold in half. And open out. And there you can see the crease. So now we're going to fold into 4, which means that the 2 sides you bring to the center line. So one side and then the other side, please, to the center line. So, okay, I need to do this on the table. So excuse me when I just disappear out of sight. So, okay, one side there to the middle and the other one the same. Okay, there we go. So 2 sides to the middle, and you've divided the paper into 4. Just wait a little bit for people to catch up. Folded it into 4. Now we're going to do the same thing again, but this time, instead of bringing long sides together, we're going to bring the short sides together, okay? So one short side goes and touches the other short side, so we can fold in half short side to short side. Now, I'm not telling you what we're making. It's a surprise. And the reason for that is if I tell you, then it's not quite so much magic. There's that word again that we had before. If I don't tell you what it is, it's more of a surprise and there's a little bit more drama, perhaps. So, fold in half.
Paul, quick check.
Yep.
Am I got it right?
Perfect.
Okay,
Perfect.
I'm gonna go back off. I want to keep showing you.
Oh, okay. So we fold it in half and open. And then we do what we did before. You remember we folded into 4. So this time the short side goes to the middle. Okay, the short side goes to the middle to the half. I'll take this off camera. Short side to the middle. There we go. Short side to the middle and the other short side to the same middle, because there can only be one middle, can't there? So the 2 short sides go to the middle, and this is what we have. Now you can keep those last folds folded. You don't need to open them. And can you see that you've got 3 lines that run across? So one near the top, one that's in the middle, and one that's at the bottom. So 3 lines that run across. What we're going to do is this. Take an edge that's at the top. Can you see this edge here at the top where my finger's moving? And you're going to fold it so the edge goes down that first fold. It lies on that first fold. Now, when you do that, you're not folding the triangle to the middle. It's above the middle. Can you see that? There's a gap, a space between the triangle and the middle, because the edge of the triangle is following. Can you see in the light? It's following that first fold. And you repeat that on all the 4 corners. So first one, and then the second one over here, do the same again. Let me do this off camera. So this is the same.
Can you show one more time? So just the edge?
Yep, just the edge goes down.
All the way down to the middle of it, or just a little bit in?
I'm not sure what you mean.
So like is this right?
Can you hold it higher up? Yes.
Okay, so fold it to the edge.
Yes.
All right, thank you.
And then the other 2 corners as well. There are 4 corners, do them all the same. 3 and then 4. And we have something like this. So when you've got that, can you see that you've got these short edges at the left and the right, because the triangles don't meet. 4 triangles don't touch each other. They only go as far as those folds that we made and unfolded. So this is the first kind of step to get to, really, when you're making this. And it looks a little bit like a mouth with a top lip. Here's the top lip and here's the bottom lip. Can you imagine that's a kind of mouth? A bit like a mouth. So now we're going to fold the top lip up. So hold the two triangles down. I think I can do this back to front, and just lift up the long edge. That long edge across the middle lifts up over the top of the triangle. It's a bit like a hem. See that? So it's, what's that, half an inch or a couple of centimeters, and then fold all the way across. So your top lip folds back up over the two triangles at the top.
I'm just going to show, is this, I folded it just, this look good, Paul?
Perfect. Absolutely perfect. You've got a brilliant teacher. I don't know who he is, but he's a brilliant teacher. Okay, now guess what we're going to do? You'll never guess. Oh, okay, you've guessed. We do the same with the bottom lip. So for me, it's easier just to turn it round. And we do the same now with the bottom. So the bottom lip folds up over the two triangles. You've already done this. Easy peasy. Do it on the table. So this is what we have. Looks a bit like a mouth, doesn't it? Right, can you see that? We have a mouth here. Now, I'm going to tell you what we're making, because if I tell you, then you can anticipate what you're going to do, and it helps you do it better. We're going to make a box, a three-dimensional box from this. So here's how we do it. You put one set of fingers into one lip, the top lip or bottom lip, doesn't matter because we're holding it vertically now. The other hand into the other lip and just pull open. Now what will happen is you'll make this kind of a box shape, but it's a bit curvy. Can you see the top is almost a circle? It doesn't really make a square box. So what you have to do is to pull it open and then get my camera angles right here. Then you have to squeeze the side of the box. It's about 2 inches, isn't it? This side of the box. Can you see that? The fold at the side of the box, just squeeze it in your finger and thumb, and then go to the next. So that's the second. Turn the box, do number 3, squeeze that as well. Go around and do number 4. And maybe you just need to press it and just organize it a little bit, but when you've done that, you'll have this wonderful box.
I'm going to jump on with you, Paul.
Absolutely fantastic piece of, hey, you've done it.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's perfect. That's really good. Well done.
The teacher's just too great.
Just a beautiful thing to make. It's a classic piece of origami. Why? Because it's very quick, it's very simple, it's a big box for the paper that you started with, so you're not doing a lot of folding and making a rather useless little box. It's a big box, and it's a lovely piece of design. Now, if you want to keep it, but not just carry it around like this, what you have to do is put a finger and thumb here between those two edges in the middle, turn it round, do the same on the other side, and then just pull it flat, and it'll go back to that sort of mouth shape that you had before. So it looks like that. And then if you want to make it even smaller, you can just fold this into the middle and fold the other one into the middle. And you can store it like that if you wish. And when you want to use it, just open the sides, put your fingers inside the mouth, pull open the box and squeeze and fold 4 sides. It's a lovely design. I like this one very much. If you want to give yourself a challenge, if you want a puzzle to solve, think, how can you make that square? This is a rectangle, isn't it? The box is a rectangle. How can you make it square? How could you do that? I won't tell you.
Scissors, right? Is it scissors, Paul? Glue.
I've got my wife sat here. She's shocked that you said scissors. How dare you say scissors in my presence?
Is scissors like the kryptonite of an origamist?
Yes, yeah. Because if you do origami, you only fold. This is the idea, that you take a piece of paper and only by folding you transform it into something else, such as a box or whatever. So scissors, well, we can use them. Why not? But the rules, if you follow the rules, say that you don't need them.
Do you origami like food? Like, so when you're eating your meal, like your supper, are you saying, oh, how do I turn this like squash into like a flower?
No, I don't do that. No. What I've learned over the years, when I was young and starting out, I was just completely obsessed with this and folding and trying everything and doing everything. And you learn to separate out your professional life from your private life and when you're doing other things. So this is what I do. So when I'm folding, I'm, with that. And then I just switch that part of my brain off and it kind of doesn't exist anymore. Keeps me sane.
How does someone make a living doing origami?
Well, I write books. Yes, I've written about 40 books. It's been my living for more than 30 years. So I've written 40 books. I do a lot of teaching, not really origami, dragons and elephants. I teach in design colleges. I teach students of design to fold paper and then to take those ideas into fabric and metal and plastic and architecture, because a lot of the world around us, a lot of things that are made are folded in some way. So this is what I teach. Also, I do, artworks as well that I make and they get exhibited. And I do commercial work. If you visit my website, then you'll see the whole spread of what I do.
If someone, I'll tell you, I've never thought of myself as a creative. I never thought of like painting and photos or folding. What are some ways that we can start exploring being more creative?
Well, can I make something and talk about it at the same time?
I'm going to get off camera. You get going.
So how can you be creative? So this is a square of origami paper, so orange and white. And if you're an origami person, you look at it and you'll think, aha, bird. Head at one corner, tail at the opposite, and 2 wings. 4 corners are very good for making a bird. This is how we think if you fold paper. So when you fold in half, they're like this. Then we've changed the square to a triangle. So you might think, well, now I can turn this into a head. And here's my tail at the other end, and I've got maybe some feet at the bottom, but I can get more detail. I can use the corners better. So maybe I can fold like that, and this now gives me 2 corners here that make 2 wings, and I can still make a head here. Maybe these are feet at the bottom, but perhaps I can get more corners. I can keep on folding triangles and moving the triangles around. So now I get something like this. Can you see I've got 3 corners here? So the middle corner could be a tail, and the 2 corners on the outside could be wings, and the opposite corner here perhaps could be a head. So it's becoming more and more like a bird. So each time you fold it, you think, well, how can I improve it? How can I make it better? And there's a nice secret here, because if you dig inside the paper, which is what I'm doing now, there's a white pocket, and you can open it and make the paper bigger, but you still have the 3 corners there, you see, and 1 at the bottom that's a head. So this is becoming perhaps like a bird. This is how you think if you design origami. In the abstract, you see something you can recognize, a bit like looking at clouds and you see a house or something. Okay, so just to continue, folding a wing up, because the wing should be up, not really down, yes? So folding the wing, and now I can make it flat. Need to do this on my side of the paper, I'm afraid. So this is folding a wing. So the corner was down here, and by lifting it up, then I'm making a wing. Fold this flat. There we go. Turn it round and make another wing, because we have 2 wings, 2 corners. Fold it up on this side as well. So we're seeing a lot more of the white paper than we saw before. So this is now a better shape for a bird. We have 2 wings at the top, a head and a tail, yes? And also it doesn't have this heavy full triangle shape. It's more elegant. It's more, I don't know, narrow. That's the word, isn't it? I couldn't think of it for a moment. Okay, so let's just continue this to make a neck for the bird. So there's a neck for the bird. So all the time you're trying to make it more recognizable, and there are many dead ends, but you just unfold it and try something else. So this is a bird here without a head. Here's my tail, 2 wings at the top. Here's the head, we can fold that. So fold this down, and this more or less completes the bird. So can you see that? There's the bird. And what's nice about this is when you hold the front and the tail and then pull it, then it flaps, you see?
That was cool.
So this is one way that you can design.
Paul.
So I also do magic. You see, this is magic. But the difference between Kevin and myself is that Kevin's magic is a stage magic. This is what I call alchemy, because you transform something very simple, a piece of paper, into a piece of gold. And this is what the alchemists were trying to do, to turn garbage into gold. And origami is wonderful for doing that, because it's something you can do anywhere at any time, and all you need is a piece of paper. You don't need tools, you don't need equipment, you don't need anything except a piece of paper and perhaps a pair of hands. And you can transform this. So anywhere at any time, you can perform your own magic, and then you can give it to somebody.
Paul, that is so amazing. Everyone was going crazy. So Jason Blake went crazy, said Paul is an awesome teacher. Laura Bennett is an origami grasshopper who said you are her sensei, and it's amazing what you've been teaching. Deborah Burke is in the house saying so awesome. Paul, for everyone out there, one, go to origami-artist.com. Second thing is for your books, you've done, you said 14?
40, yes.
40?
40, yes.
What's the first book we should get if we're interested in learning more about your stuff?
Well, I think the book I'm best known for is this one, if I can show it. It's called Techniques for Designers. It's not a book of dragons and elephants. It's a book of forms you can make if you're a designer or a maker, a craftsperson, an artist, a sculptor. And if you're not interested in paper, then many of these you can make in other materials. So you can make them in wood or metal or whatever, but the inspiration comes from folding paper. This is what I teach.
Mayole, that is unbelievable.
Thank you.
It's in Hebrew kesem, like that's so wild, where you're taking something so simple that we all have access to, and you've turned it into an amazing piece of art. A lot of those things you were showing us were hard to believe. So everyone, give it up for Paul. Go crazy in the comments, which they're already doing, Paul. And if they want to learn more about you, check out his book and as well origami-artist. Paul, I really appreciate you coming on and sharing this with us. Thank you so much.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Thank you so much, and good luck for the rest of the evening. And everybody be well and safe, and look after each other.
Laila tov. Thank you, Paul.
Laila tov. Toda rabah. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Y'all are in for a treat today. Wow. It's Happy Friday, work from home variety show. We have our final people coming up. Okay, real talk. I don't know how we got all these 3 amazing entertainers to come do this. Like, we must be paying them millions of dollars to come on and perform for us, from the magic to origami to next up, we have 2 musicians. How do we say that word? Musicians. They're unbelievable. This stuff is going to be, life is great. How cool is this that we get to experience this content, enjoy it for free? These people come on and share their talents. And so definitely give them a lot of respect. Go check out all their stuff. Go sign up for all their things, buy all their things, donate to these people. And as well, enjoy your Friday. Y'all worked hard. It's time to relax. Shabbat Shalom. Let's make it happen. So our next final guest, the Work from Home Variety Show. Before we call him on, I want to just bring on someone on stage. He's not gonna like this, but I'm just showing Gavin. Everyone, this is the dude who made this happen today. So put some clap hands together for Gavin. This guy organized all the stuff I'm talking about. He brought these guests on who are fucking phenomenal. Sorry, Mom, I gotta swear, but it's phenomenal. So give it up for Gavin. Thank you so much, man. I love having you here. And let me unmute you for a second. Hold on. You're unmuted.
Oh, pleasure, I was saying, Mr. Effigan.
Oh, he's got one of them cool accents too, everyone. That original American accent. All right, guys. Now we got our final guests on. Thank you again, Gavin, and Mitchell as well on the Dork team for being the producer and bringing all that show to life. There's his little sexy punum. All right. So our final guests. Before I bring them on, let me tell you a little about them. They're a husband and wife act. The husband's name is also Gavin, but I learned it's not the same Gavin you just saw. And Jessica. They have supported and worked with the likes. It's a little unbelievable seeing some of the show notes. Noel Gallagher, which I love. That's my karaoke song. Wonderwall Oasis. If you see me in karaoke, that is what I'm going to be singing. Brian Adams, Rod Stewart. My mom is going to go crazy on this. Rudiments. I'm not as sure with them. And U2. So basically, they're the king and queen of the UK and all of like awesome musicians. They've served an ace playing at Andy Murray's wedding. Their new single comes out next Friday, and so every one of us should go and buy it. And I'll put up their links below to make sure that we check out the Condors. That's who we're going to check out. And they're all the way from London town. So put your hands together. Let's pump them the fuck up. Let's get really excited. It's a work from home variety show, and enjoy our Fridays. You worked hard this week, so let's bring on the Condors right now. Boom.
Hello.
Hey, thank you guys so much for coming on. There you are. And, oh, you guys are amazing. I cannot wait for the audience. And then so I put the link below. Is orcd.co? Is that the best link for you guys?
Yeah, that's the pre-save link for the single. So if you click on that, then that will help like all the algorithms on Spotify and all that shit.
All right, so all that, and as well, I'll put your regular URL, but I'm gonna back off here. You guys take over and set it off.
All right. So we're gonna play our single first. This is a song called "Good Times." All right.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. You got your cool jacket shaking your Cadillac. You got your cold blood giving you a heart attack. Do you feel it? Like I feel it, we don't need it. Will you ever give it up? You took a loan from the traders on the city step. You can't help it cause you caught them like a rat in a trap. You're a dreamer, a believer, Mona Lisa. Will you ever give it up, up, up? Living easy, oh baby, living easy. Come on and let it be. We got the good times all around. Hey, hey, there's nothing left for me. You keep your love in a loaded gun. Oh, but just a boy and a girl, woman and a man, doing what they doing. Best that they can. Come on and let it be. We got the good times, we got it good. We got the good times on the run. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You and your cooler, reaching top my head in a spin. I keep holding, got me going, don't know where to begin. You're a dreamer, a believer, Mona Lisa. Will you ever give it up? Oh, everybody's shouting, I can hear anything. All the voices getting louder, I can play them a minute. Can you hear me? Can you see me? We don't need it. Will you ever give it up, up, up? Living easy, oh baby, living easy. Come on and let it be. We got the good times all around. Hey, hey, there's nothing left for me. Yeah. Just keep your love in a loaded gun. Oh baby, there's something fun and a girl, woman and a man, doing what they doing. Best that they can. Come on and let it be. Yeah. We got the good times, we got it good. Oh baby, come on and let it be. Yeah. We got the good times on the road. Yeah, yeah. There's nothing left for me. Yeah. You keep your love in a road. You got there's something boy and a girl, woman and a man, doing what they doing. Best that they can. Come on and let it be. Yeah. We got the good times, we got it good.
God, I'm coming on to clap on that. That's an anthem for a Friday. Wow.
Could
I
you
was-
hear it okay?
I would say the music is a little off, but the perfect,
Okay.
phenomenal. The I just wanted to get like I needed to move to the beach, get a Mai Tai, and then dye my hair blonde. I was relaxing as fuck at that. So here I'm getting the hell off. You guys keep going.
Okay. Second song I'm going to sing is a song we wrote together. The other one was as well, but this is called Mr. Rain, and it's about going through a difficult time, which in our 16-year relationship we have, and coming out of that into more positive times. So this is Mr. Rain. 1, 2, 3. Oh, whoa. Whoa, whoa, it's complicated. Give me love. Give a little, give a little, give a little bit more. My tears are wasted inside the storm. In the middle, of it all, as we lay down, there's a silver lining shining like a rainbow, and we say goodbye, goodbye, Mr. Rain. Hello to tomorrow. You can wash away, never to return. Now we finally turn. So goodbye, Mr. Rain. Goodbye, Mr. Rain. Oh, 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 oh. Words are falling. I'm afraid. Give a little, give a little, give a little, give a little bit more. In the darkness, we find our way. In the middle, in the middle, in the middle of it all, as we lay down. There's a silver lining shining like a rainbow. Oh, time, heaven to the morning, flowing like a river, and we say, yeah. Goodbye, goodbye, Mr. Rain. Hello to tomorrow. You can wash away, never to return. Now we finally turn the page. So goodbye, Mr. Rain. Goodbye, Mr. Rain. So goodbye, yesterday. Goodbye, Mr. Rain. Oh, 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 goodbye, Mr. Rain.
Oh, you should. The comment people have gone crazy. I know my mom is going ballistic. Joseph Kelly, I'm getting texts. People are texting me like, "Yo, book him, put him on stage." I was on. What song was that? What was the name of that song? Because I was on Spotify. I was like, "Yo, bookmarking that song. That's gonna be my Friday song."
It's called Mr. Rain, but it's not out yet.
Is this coming up on the single?
No, so the first song is the single, but that song is on our forthcoming album.
Yeah, so it's in the album coming up. So
Yeah.
it will be a single, but it's it's part of the album.
Is that gonna be on Apple
We're
Music or
releasing it as
Spotify?
single. Say again.
Where can we find that song?
It's not released yet, but it will be out on Spotify.
Okay, you guys are such
Yeah.
teases. You tease me. I don't appreciate it. Are you gonna give me something? I'll have to keep watching this show every day. Then, do you guys have time for one more song with the audience?
We could do one more.
Yeah, what
We
would you
could,
want to do?
we could do a cover for you all.
Dude,
Say,
Han,
what do you
do you want to do Oasis? Could we do Oasis? Is that too much? Too weird?
Well,
Too
Gav
soon?
doesn't know any Oasis on the guitar.
Yeah, I'd have to.
We'll
Yeah,
we'll
I'd
do,
have to practice
if you
that
bring us
before
on
doing it
again, we'll
straight
do
away.
Oasis.
You guys are so phenomenal. The Condors, everyone. Make sure you go follow them. I went and followed you guys on the Spotify thing, so I'm following you guys on the Spotify
brilliant.
world.
Sweet, man.
Just keep
Everyone go do
sharing
that
it.
as well.
Yeah,
Laura
we
just
need-
did it.
Yeah.
And we got the
Yeah, man.
exclusive. All right, I'm getting the hell off. You guys do whatever you want, and we're gonna close out
right.
the show with you guys leaving them with an amazing Friday.
What do you want to do?
Well,
Do you want to do
let's do
do you want to do Fix You? Or
Oh yeah, okay, all right,
I think I can remember that.
okay. We'll do a cover for y'all. This is a song that you probably will know called "Fix You." I should have my water. Hope you're doing okay and everyone's well.
When you try your best, but you don't succeed. When you get what you want, but not what you need. When you feel so tired, you can't sleep. Stuck in reverse. When the tears come streaming down your face, you lose something you can't replace. When you love someone but it goes to waste, could it be worse? Lights will guide you home and ignite your bones. And I will try to fix you. High up above, down below. When you're too in love to let it go. But if you never try, you'll never know. Just watch your world. Lights will guide you home and ignite your bones. And I will try to fix you. Tears stream down your face when you lose something you cannot replace. Tears stream down on your face, and tears stream down your face. I promise you I will learn from my mistakes. Tears stream down your face, and lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, I haven't played that in a while, man.
This foot was going like this.
Yeah.
A little bit nervous there. No, you guys are so in love. It's so cool to watch you guys just serenade each other. You're like, I love you. No, I love you more. I'm gonna sing the song for you. How do you guys stay together as a couple? How do you keep doing relationship, especially as you guys work together?
It's tricky, but
It's hard, yeah.
it's hard. But I mean, we've been together a really long time. I think the key is honesty and conversation,
Yeah.
and basically communication.
Man.
You've just got to. Sometimes you've just got to come out with things, even if they're painful, because then you can actually deal with it and you can talk about it. And I think if you hide stuff, that's just the worst. That's the key. And just, I think, because we understand the industry, you know, if I've been on tour or Gavin's been on tour, whatever, we both understand how it works and what the lifestyle's like. So that's been a massive plus as well. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just maintenance, keeping up and being aware and
Yeah.
just working on it.
You just got to
Working through
work.
problems.
You just got to
Yeah,
work.
we
through
have
it.
problems, man. Right, when we write, it can get heated quickly.
You know what? I always thought about the music. Then you get a new song because when you argue, you're like, guess what? That's
Yeah.
your music.
Yeah, exactly. And then the emotions come out, and eventually we come back together, start loving each other again, and finish the song off. You know,
That is amazing.
it's good, man.
And so to download your new single, it's at the orcd.co/condors.
That's right. So
Yeah,
that's
so
it. That's the pre-save link.
that is a pre-save on Spotify, and the way Spotify works is nowadays it's like it pays more attention to people who are getting pre-saves up. So like algorithms work in your favor if people click on it, pre-save it. So then it starts to bring it up in the algorithms and list it up for people to hear it more often.
Yeah.
It's a weird world. I don't really understand it. But we have.
Here's the thing I don't like. Who's in charge? Are we in charge or the algorithm's in charge?
I haven't got a clue, mate. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like, oh, the algorithm told me to do this today. I got to post this shit on YouTube. I got to do Instagram. Fuck you, algorithm. You guys just do great music.
Yeah, it is like fuck you, man.
Yeah, it's like, let me just live my life, algorithm. So, anyways,
I just want to play music, make love.
Yeah.
And all that, man. Algorithms, science, numbers. What?
I'm into some of it. I'm into it. But for everyone out there, go to I'm going right now on my website, or on my browser, orcd.co/condors good times.
Yes.
And that will pull up. Oh, is that working? No, that didn't work.
Anyone on Instagram or anything you can share, if you could share that link and basically just get it out there and get as many people to pre-save it, that would be absolutely amazing.
I'm putting it in the comments.
22nd of May.
Yeah.
People don't want you to stop, but it's 1:00 and we hit our hour for the work from home variety show on Fridays. You guys are so amazing. So the best place for people to follow you, where do you want to direct? So I put the link. Everyone go pre-save their album that's coming out. When is it coming out?
So the single is coming out on the 22nd of May, and that's Good Times, the first song we played. And you can follow us on Instagram. You can follow us on Facebook. Instagram is @the Condors. Facebook @the Condors.
The Condors. Yeah,
All right.
Just
So
follow us.
Instagram, the Condors.
Yeah.
And I what is the Condors? It's not the bird.
So his surname is Condor,
Yeah.
but everyone calls him Gavin Condor. So we just
And plus, Jess kept her name in marriage, so we thought, well, let's put the name in the band.
Yeah.
You know.
I love it. I love it.
I'm a Greenfield. That's my surname.
A Greenfield is great.
Yeah.
There's lots of different colored fields out there. So, all right. So I just follow, I just put the link for Instagram /the Condors. Laura Barnett pre-saved. I just pre-saved. I'm doing Apple and Spotify. Everyone else there watching right now live or watching it later, go check out the Condors.
Yeah, man.
Thank you guys so much for coming on. I'm rooting for y'all. I hope
Thank
to
you
see
so
you.
much.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you guys. And thank Gavin as well for bringing you guys on, and have an amazing Friday. Thank you.
Yeah, nice one, Gav.
Cheers.
Man.
So
Thank
that
you
was
so much.
that was the Condors. These were freaking amazing. I got one final outro video. Don't think we're just over just yet, but I just wanted to highlight the people. So Kevin Quantum, the magician, he has a child-friendly show coming out May 28th. You can get tickets at quantummagician.com.
Daytime over there.
Yeah.
And so you can go to quantummagician.com. I don't know which way my finger's supposed to go, but I'll just pretend it's both ways. And then he is amazing. Child-friendly show for magic. If you're bored at home, you need something to do. Mom, I'm looking at you. It costs money, so you're gonna have to invest. But you pay $10 for Netflix. You can pay $10 to get entertained by Kevin. Quantum. Check that out, May 28th. Next up, we had Paul, the origami artist. Again, go check out Paul's stuff. He's got an awesome book. He had some fun making some origami art today. Origami was the thing. Remember we did that in elementary school. It was so much fun. And we're like, yeah, I'm old. I can't have fun now. I just drink beer. No, I don't believe that. You can drink non-alcoholic beer and make origami tonight. That's what you're going to do. I'm talking to you, Noah. All right, so check him out, Paul, origami-artist. And last up, the Condors. I think what's interesting is that their site is orcd.co/Condors Good Times. And that's what that music was. It was some damn good times. So check out, go pre-save their album on Spotify, Apple Music, as well. Their site is thecondors.com. Have an amazing Friday. We have one outro clip. Gavin again, Mitchell, and everyone who's participated. Hope you guys have an amazing Friday. Shabbat Shalom. Have an amazing weekend. And we're gonna drop that outro clip. Let me see what's up. Hold on, outro clip coming. Boom. Uh-oh. Let's play the outro clip.